So if you're planning a new shop and this may be your first ever shop, or it may be one of several that you've done already, my first piece of advice to you would be to really sit down just for a while and plan what you're going to do. It's always tempting to kind of rush and do something, produce something, feel as though you've got going. But before you do that, take the time to plan what you're going to do. The main reason being is that this new shop is going to be a complex process. It's going to involve, internal teams. It's going to involve external partners. And what you all really need is one vision and one objective as to what this shop is going to be, what it's going to look like, what it's going to deliver for your business. The way to get this vision is to organize a workshop for internal and external people. It's not an easy thing to do with the time pressures that we all have today in business, but it is so important. And the beginning of a new shop concept process is the perfect time to do this. So, half a day, bring everybody together in one room for this planning workshop. And the purpose of this workshop is to arrive at that vision and, a number of objectives around that. And we stimulate this in, workshops that I've organized by having a series of charts, exercises that get people to talk and arrive at conclusions. One of the most common ones we use is a simple, vertical, horizontal matrix with different parameters. And, one of the most popular has, whether a brand is exciting and desirable, or whether it's about authority and trust, whether it's a dynamic brand or whether it's quite a static brand. You can also have parameters with price, fashion position, etc. And then what you do with this chart is that individually you place where you think you are and where you think your brand should be on this chart. And you all do this. It never fails to surprise me that within the same business, even within the same department, you will have people putting your shop in a completely different position. And the external partners may have another perspective as well. So this is why it's important that you all discuss this and really agree where your brand sits and what this shop should look like and how it will deliver your brand. So there are a number of different kind of, parameters you can use, exercises, but work through this process until everybody is in agreement. It's so important that everybody agrees because this will be your blueprint of how you go forwards, because everything that is delivered in this shop will impact how everybody sees your brand. So clearly things such as the store design, the colours you use, the materials, the type of fixturing, the music you have in the shop, but also the customer service, how many, customer service people you have, what uniforms they're wearing, how do they speak, right the way down to the store operations, everything that basically is going to input into this shop. So to coordinate everybody, you need this clear vision, you need this single objective, and that will come through a workshop discussion. And then as you move forwards with the project, you can assess everything. Is it taking you closer to the vision or further away? In which case you need to modify it so it brings you back in line. So when everything comes together, it's cohesive, it's clear. And most importantly, it delivers a really single vision and proposition to your customer. So please, before you jump in, before you spend money, before you spend time and effort, please sit down for a short while and plan and define this vision.